This isn't even a comedy show anymore, is it? It's more like Comedy Survivor. My name's Dick. Everybody say hi, Dick. You guys better laugh at everything I say or I'm going to bring Andrew right back up here for another 10. You don't think I will, motherfuckers, I will. Every joke better get a huge fucking round of applause. Alright. I'm just kidding. I was just ensuring my success by making fun of somebody else. It's mean, but that's why they call me Dick. Thanks for coming, you guys. There's a lot of single girls here tonight. Girls don't usually find me sexually attractive. Thank you. I had an ex-girlfriend tell me in bed it was like having a giant toddler coming at her. I'd be like, yeah, do me, Gerber boy. Women look at me, they don't get wet, they lactate. They're like, if I try to slow dance with one, I'm laying my head on her shoulder, she's burping me and shit, it's awful. One of the other comedians told me I look like a female PE teacher tonight. I was like, hey! One of the other comedians told me I look like Andrew Dean, so I was like, oh! I'm kidding. Neither one of us is happy about that. Anyway. But I gotta tell you, ladies, hooking up with me is like riding a roller coaster. Sometimes there's a camera taking your picture and you don't know about it. And if you want that picture, it's gonna cost you a shitload of money. And you might vomit. Alright, so here's the bit. This is my most requested shit. I got a couple of friends here tonight to see me all the way from Seattle. Could I have some Kevin and Ann all the way from Seattle tonight? Ann is actually the girl who, about 15 years ago, told me I look like a giant toddler. Didn't you? She's like, are you going to do that joke? You still do that joke? I'm like, yeah, because it still fucking works. In fact, the more weight I get, the better the joke works. It's ridiculous. But anyway, this is a true story. She told me that, and I was like so humiliated, because it's not good to be told you look like a giant toddler. That's not good. I mean, that's soul crushing, right? I was like, what? And she's like, oh yeah. And it turns out she's from Battle Creek, Michigan, and she used to know the people that made like cereal and Gerber baby food. So she pulls out of her closet this giant blanket that has the Gerber baby logo on it. It's like, and I'm like totally fucking humiliated. And now I'm making fun of her tonight. So there, I got you back, Ann. There you go. Anyway, thanks for the bit. It's got me a million laughs. I love it. Thank you guys very much for that. You never know when you say something to a comedian if they're going to take it and use it on stage. A lot of the things I take are insults, so that's not good. Like I had a woman yell at me recently. She goes, "You need to Google jokes." And I had no comeback. I was like, that's good. I'm gonna write that shit down. On my iPhone. I have an iPhone, man. AT&T, you know why they call it AT&T? Because that spells out the sound you make when it drops a call. You're like, ah. And when I was a kid, they finally make iPhones where you can talk to the person and they can see you. That's the future in my mind. When I was a kid, I thought we were all going to have that type of technology. But when I was a child, I thought it was going to be on your watch. Remember that? Everybody was going to be Dick Tracy talking to the guy on their watch. The people at the watch company must be pissed. They're like, well, we really dropped the ball on that iPhone shit. Honk honk my ass. Fucking. Whose idea was it to put a calculator there? This is bullshit. I thought the future would be like Star Trek, but I never anticipated the drop calls, you know? You never saw Kirk on there going, fucking Scotty! Oh, wait a minute, I'll get the signal. Let me check my Facebook. This chick keeps sending me friend requests. She is a Klingon, dude, I'm telling you. Oh, I just got something from Spock. It says LLAP. Live long and prosper. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Oh wait, I just got one from Bones. It says DYGB. Damn you, green-blooded Vulcan. Okay, I got it. I'm sending him RASU. Red alert, shields up. Just for the Star Trek fans. Anybody else holding this motherfucker? Anyway, all my references are too old. I'll update that to Star Trek The Next Generation or something. Even that's like 10 years old. Man, I'm an old fuck. Anyway, what was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, so this is my most requested joke. This is a story, a true story about a guy who was learning to skydive in Florida. Do you know how they teach you to skydive? They strap the instructor to your back, and you jump out of the plane tied together, and then the instructor pulls the cord. They call that tandem jumping. This dude was on his first jump. He and his instructor, they strap up, they walk to the edge of the plane together. The instructor was like, "Don't worry, man, I'm gonna take care of everything. I'm gonna pull that cord." I don't know what they're doing. It's Florida, those people are weird, who knows? Anyway. So they jump out, and then mid-flight, the instructor had a heart attack and died. Which sucks ass for him, for sure. But think about the guy on his first jump. He wasn't even planning on pulling the cord. He's hurtling towards the ground at 200 miles an hour. He's got a fucking dead guy strapped to his back. And you know the wind is making the dead dude's arms and shit flop around like some kind of crazy zombie chasing him through the sky. Too old and fat for this bit. Even worse, sometimes when men pass away, we get erections. That poor guy, he was going 200 miles an hour, could be dead on his back, could be dead, pumping with a pump. He's like, ooh. But he made it down, but it sucked because he had to open his main chute, his reserve chute, and his poop chute. That just sucked. And then on the news, his friends were like, "Well, he died doing something he loved." You ever hear that bullshit? He died doing something he loved. Man, I hope I die doing something I hate. That way I don't have to finish. Like laundry. I want to die in a really bad laundry accident. Did you guys hear about Dick? Fucking spin cycle. Look at his face. So, you guys think marijuana is going to be legalized in November? If that happens, it could become a thing that people start tipping with weed. Right? Instead of leaving a buck, you leave a nug. Because what do you need money for? To buy weed, right? They say money is the root of all evil, but weed is the good plant that grows from that root. Shit. Oh, if only I would planned that. That would have been great. Now when you come back next Friday, you'll go, what? Oh. That's part of the act. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I smoke weed. I think it's obvious. The thing is, if you start tipping marijuana, the more you tip, the worse your service is going to be. Your waiter will be like, what? He brings you your food, it's already got a bite taken out of it. What is this? He's like, good. Dude, you're gonna love that. I do worry about stone drivers though, you know, but I know the cops can't tell if you're driving stone with the breathalyzer, unless after when you're done with it, you're like, dude, I think it's cash, and I am not getting anything out of that. Pack it again though, bro, pack it again. Where'd this cop come from? You can't cut in line, dude, we got a circle going. People ask me if I'm religious, I say I'm an atheist. Because every time I get an eighth, I'm like, thank God!